There's no question for us at Nordic that the Bond event is the one event that we don't want to miss annually. The thing I really like about the Bond events is the proximity to decision makers within the design community, but it's in a low pressure scenario. The one-on-one contacts and the level of intimacy that we're able to achieve with the attendees is really of a high order.
I actually had a set of plans with me, and that turned into a great experience talking about projects under development, and several of the people are going to be bidding aspects of the work.
We have a lot of interaction with key principals at the firms, and we always leave with projects that we can actually work on and take back to our factory and turn into real orders. I absolutely recommend Bond events to my colleagues, and I continue to bring new colleagues every year I come.
One of my main responsibilities when I get back home is to impart to my colleagues new things that I learned about, new information, new technologies. But the biggest value is to my clients. So when I meet with my clients, they look to me to let them know what new and innovative things that I've learned about that I impart to them.
Things I had never thought about a month ago, I have suddenly turned into new ideas about structural systems, about materials, really a whole range of things that I never would have Googled in the office. There are a couple things that are really sticking with me. I mean, we build mostly in concrete, obviously in Florida, and there are a couple folks with sort of hybrid steel and concrete systems that I never would have thought would have worked for our building conditions and things like that. You start thinking about it, I mean, it could completely change the way construction is done.
As a general rule, the list of suppliers are pretty well covering most of our topical interests. You're always wanting to find what new wave opportunities exist in the material world, and so anytime a supplier comes and they bring to you a new consciousness on materials that you have yet to be seen or applications you've not to be seen, it's really worthwhile. But the industry is constantly changing, and I don't get too many chances to sit down and really look at it on a global platform like this. I find this is the best concentrated professional development scenario that I have experienced, including the AI events themselves, because it touches not just on professional matters, it also touches on the actual knowledge you need to implement your professional work at hand.